Hi, Arctitube. Hope you're doing well and taking good care of yourself. We're about to check out a game called Backyard Digger, where you dig in the backyard. And I love digging games, so let's check it out. It didn't even have a, title on the main menu, which is unusual. Can I hit this? It did nothing, but I drained my energy. And I can do this. Oh! That's some nice physics. This is an unusually powerful pickaxe. Where's the resources? Hello? I need the resources. There's no resources, man. Let it run to the edges. Me too. No one pixel left behind. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got one iron ore. Oh, look at that. Okay, 3 iron ores. Wait. I'm using a drone. What the freak? What type of powerful drone did I buy? How's the music, by the way? Is it too loud? I feel like it's slightly too loud. It bothers me. There we go. Okay, copter, boots, fall damage, energy drink, stamina, backpack, capacity, pickaxe. So, where do I sell? I love that I have the drinks already here, but for some reason I'm forcing myself to pay for it. Also, why the hell do I have such a fleshed out kitchen? Wait, I have an upstairs. I can't go upstairs. Also, what the hell? Oh, I need to find a key for that. Money. Okay, I go online and I sell iron ore. Okay. Yeah, we can't afford anything yet. Let's go down. Oh my god, that got bright. Oh, I turned on my lights. Ah! Oh no! Shit, guys, I died. I forgot to recharge myself. Too tired to go on. Can I bring anything in the house with a pickaxe? Considering my energy levels, I think I should wait with that until I get more money to actually mess around. Item? There's an item over here. Oh, look at this. Okay, I got copper. And I got iron. Or something. What is this? I can't get that. Dig around to get it out. Ooh. Oh, let's go. I don't know what it was, and I think I broke it. Can we butter myself up a little bit? Ha! But then you won't see my depth. Ha! Also, I should probably go with this look. Oh no, I haven't set it up proper yet with the new look thing. Skadoosh. Well, mushrooms grows in caves. I need to set up my Indiana Jones look. Didn't mean that far. I know, but I have a button that just moves me automatically. There we go. Sell. Nice. Now we can upgrade. Pickaxe. Aha! That pickaxe looks weird. Understand how... Oh wait, energy. I forgot the energy. There we go. Hello, Shanirax. How are you doing? Welcome in and thank you for the follow. We have anonymous follows, but since you spoke, hi. Hey, can I get energy drinks easy? 5. Repair 10? Wait, what do I repair? All right. I'm gonna widen my hole. My hole is too tight. Ow. I have 1 health left? Shit. So I'm guessing dig around to get it out. How is it not already out? Oh, it's too tall. It's long. What? Something fell on my... Oh my god, we need to be careful of that too? Are you kidding me? This is dangerous, man. This is a danger game. Please don't land on me. Thank you. Oh god. Oh wait, it does that too? Oh my goodness. This game actually has physics. Ha! Crystal! Let's go. Okay, we need energy. Yeah, this is the first digging game I ever played that has physics where your things can actually fall on your head and you die. That's actually pretty nice. How about drink first and energy drink, stamina. There we go, more stamina. Bolt frog. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, if I start digging like here, it kind of takes it from above too. Yeah, look at that. Holy shit. Cave in. Boom. Reminds me of a mole man in England who loved digging. He was caught eventually because the world's street started sinking. Do you mean the Simpsons character? Over here? Okay, so there's definitely an item over here. Let's go send more. $145, that's not a lot. But we have 220 now. There we go, speed. Me got bigger pickaxe. I just love that a lot of these games, like you're in a backyard or something, and it's like, yeah, the neighbors don't mind that you just dig a really big hole. All right, energy. I keep forgetting to get energy back. I'm so slow, man. Next upgrade goes to that one. Also, wait, crop mob? Give the 24 subs today. And I missed a bunch of them. I said thank you for a few of them. Give it 12 months. Oh, you give it 12 months of sub to White and Wolf. And that's $24 to charity. I was like, what the hell did I miss? I missed it. One of my activity feeds didn't tell me the entire deal. Oh, the energy! Oh my god, how am I so daft? Yeah, my use let me dig holes in the garden. There's something primal about digging. There is. There we go. Give me my treasure. Where's this item you speak of, huh? Yo. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft with physics. Yeah, my inventory is full. Whatever is here somewhere. A little bit off, man. Found the safe. Am I digging this game so far? Yes. It's a daft little octopus. We're just innocent octopi. Drink. Flying. That's already better. I like that I got bronze wings now. Like, yes. Oh, ow. I'm a little bit concerned about this one now. Oh, use explosives to destroy that. Okay. Digging around it to get it out makes sense. Let's go. Am I some sort of pirate or something? Yar! We got treasure! Kinda wanna level this one up again. Is there any lore? The lore is I have a backyard and a pickaxe, and I know how to dig because I grew up as a hamster. You know what? Backpack capacity, and then we just continue. What the frick? Mushrooms? Why did I eat it? That's not what I meant. So, be careful of mushrooms, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna go up. Energy. Thank you, Wayne and Horror Gaming. Or to buy a new hat ID unlocked. Drink. I love that this is liquid, by the way. So, let's keep going. Oh, wait, explosives. Ow! There's a key here? Will that blow up? It will. Okay, good. Give me the diamond. Give me the crystal. Let's go. 30 plus. Let's go. Dude, we're gonna get so rich from this all. Unless I die now. Hello, Dalhala. What are you doing? I guess you did kill off one of my soundboard characters and not eat strange mushrooms, kids. 1 energy per day might be harmful. See if I care. We might want faster copter first so we can get up faster. Oh, wait. What the frick? They're collectibles. Okie dokie then. There's a reason to eat them. Eat them, take damage, but also they're collectible. Okay, we need energy, but... There we go. Okay, so iron currently is our best resource. Let's get more stamina. Can I go on the roof? No. Love on the copper is now wealthy. Guys, we're having a party at my house. Apparently there's an item here. So, if I do this now. Huh. Physics are kinda there, I guess. It sometimes messes with the adjacent rock, but not always. Over here somewhere. Oh, hello? What be ye, huh? Obsidian? This far up? What the hell? Yeah, let's go up. Hello, Afraid Boy, by the way. 492 lines of code for a game. Congratulations. This is on power there was an attempt, which is more than most of your games. And make sure you won't take damage from landing on a grain of sand on the way down. Very true. I'm almost dead again. Oh, nice resource. Boom, boom, ba da 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 da. Gotta be careful now so we don't accidentally get hit. Okay, let's send this because we only have 1 health. That will give us 250 money. Can I upgrade our hearts? I don't think so. I'm going to go with this one just because we can. Actually, boots repair. Interesting. We should also get more explosives. We can blow more of this up. Was that a Mario shout? Waha! What the hell? Pair of boots, less fall damage. Yeah. I don't feel like the fall damage is the issue though. Oh, another one of these? There we go. Okay. We didn't get anything from that because we only got that one. So we're gonna buy explosives and we're gonna drink. Then we continue. Grab a feed is for the Octolar. I need it. I just wanna blow this up. Sweet. Look at this. Give me the crystal. That's cool. There's my copper. Gonna have explosives, I'm gonna drink. I mean, isn't that the best way to do explosives while you're drunk? Oh, that seems like we need to blow this stuff up too. Yup, yup, yup. Oh. It's close. Oh, hello? A key! We got a key! They want some water? It was urine. Looks like the Emperor's character is rich. Look at the house, got bored, started mining his backyard. Yeah, basically. And it's also well taken care of too. Freshly painted and everything. This is freaking laughing, man. Drink? 180. Let's grab the boots. So that's what they mean by repair. I gotcha. Somewhere here. Oh, and this is unbelievable. I'm assuming that's the wall, so we can't dig further that way. So why would I want lamps if I already have a strong lamp on my head? Let's see. There's many that you know seems to be seen layered on the most housing around the globe. It's regarded by ecologists as a massive problem because rain won't sink into the ground and won't drain off instead. Gotcha. Thank you for the learning. Ow. I just really want to get my copper, man. Give me my copper. Thank you. Money! Okay, up we go. Aladdin's lamp. I mean, it's not that type of lamp. It's a flat lamp, unless Aladdin modernized. And it's, Yin is now leaving the IKEA lamps. There we go. Hello, Angel. How are you doing? Seems like there's supposed to be something in this vicinity. Scary. So I love that mushrooms are collectibles that you have to eat to get. Nice, iron. That's even better. Ow. Nice. Okay, let's go sell this. Mushrooms there. Could be, but I want to be careful. Try bringing them without eating them. But eating. Nice is 300. Explosives. Nice. So somewhere over here. Oh. Oh, a suitcase full of money? Are you kidding me? Thank you. Give it to me. Just $100? You went down there, put your suitcase, put freaking cement layer over it and everything, and you only have $100 in it. Freaking sucks, man. Okay, I think maybe I'm seeing iron in here. Ah, explosives. That's iron though. Okay, good. Careful with energy. Oh, there's a bunch of copper right there too. We should go get that. What a straight line I made here, by the way. What the frick, man? I'm talented. Drink. 455. How about we go? Better pickaxe. Wasn't it like here somewhere? Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Nice. Oh yeah, baby. Scary. Oh, ow! The iron hit me in the face. Digging the look of this, G-Wolf. Ha ha! I'm digging the cut of your yib. Can we get a shout out for G-Wolf, by the way? They're freaking amazing. Oh. I'm gonna sell because I only have 1 heart. Everyone has a remote? Yes, it does indeed. I should use it though. So drinking does give our health back too, which is nice. Here we go. It's purple now. Switch colored, baby. Okay. Oh, there's some iron. Hello, Thorlar. How are you doing today? Good to see you. If not on board, I've got another right pickaxe if you need one. Unfortunately, Minecraft won't let me transfer it. Ah, crap, man. Minecraft's gonna be so much fun. I haven't played it in ages. Oh, nice! The iron actually goes through this layer. Interesting. And even more money. Oh, that was not a lot. But there might be more there. Let's go. Easy. Easy money. I'm only 11 meters down at the moment. Holy crap. Okay, we got a nice item here. Close. Please. One more. Yes. Okay. Other better red rooms, but I think of Metro Prime. Metro Prime, so good. Fourth one is coming out. Only reason I'm getting a Switch 2. There we go, more energy. We do have enough for an explosive. And then you can shoot bomb to temporarily get rid of. And I think I know which one you mean. Ow. Something in this direction, apparently. Might be underneath, actually. Also, lots of hacking iron. Or not. In that case, die. Yo, what the f... Huh? Okay, then. Can I dig here? Nope. So there are hidden compartments that are not so particularly hidden. Let me Christmas present, you'll have to wait a little longer to play it. It's gonna be so good. I think that there are parts of it that might be less good, but I trusted the developer. It's like the open worldness that seems a little bit off. But it might be that they made it work, and it's just not something we're used to with Metroid, because Metroid is usually confined into close quarters in most games, like smaller areas. I've been playing Minecraft on the streaming server these days. Been so much fun. Let's go. Oops, they didn't have to make a portal. Working on it. Hi, creating tester, by the way. Good to see ya. There we go. Let's just keep saving up for energy. Oh, more iron actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean? That was rude. So why did that mushroom fall? Excuse you? I've upgraded pickaxe multiple times. Careful. Let's go. Now, if I only get a little bit more, we can afford a drink too. While I was upgrading our energy. Wait, we don't need that because we're upgrading energy, so it's gonna restock automatically. Hey, Treacle. How am I today? I slept quite good. I finished Creature Commander yesterday, which is an amazing series. I look forward to season 2. Mimics emptied her stomach in the morning, but it had a hairball, so it might have been a hairball, and that's good if she gets hairballs out at the moment. So hopefully that's a good sign. And personally, this is the 4th day. I feel kind of like normal, so I think I'm past the adjustment period now. So feels pretty good. There we go, more energy drinks. And we do have 200 more, so I don't want that though. I'm gonna get the explosives. Here we go. Thank you, Treacle, thank you. And for those of you that didn't join the raid yesterday, or that weren't able to because you weren't there, yada yada yada. Treacle is the person we raided, and they're absolutely amazing, and you shouldn't hesitate to check them out because, like I said, they're freaking amazing. Moonstone? We're in freaking space now. Hell yeah, we're getting the big money now. Let's go. So it seems like we might want to blow this up. Let's go a little bit more this way. There we go. Hell yeah! Obsidian, please. Let's go. Look at mental disorders in animals yesterday. Apparently some animals can get anorexia. About anxiety and depression, but not that. I'm not surprised. Entirely. Cats are complex creatures, but also, what the hell? Because, ooh, I did a soundbite. I mean, feel free to clip and isolate it. You have my permission. I'm pretty laid back with stuff like that. If someone like found something funny, like a noise I made in this stream, as long as they tell me they're taking that sound bit and using it in their stream, I'm fine with it usually. I do know some streamers can be very, and I say this is not in a bad way, but possessive about their content, and everything needs to be in their channel only. Which, totally fair. Not everyone wants to be, like, seen by people, and they don't really want people to watch their streams. Hence why they want to be possessive of it, so they can control who watches it. Nice. There we go. Careful. 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 Boom, 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 boom. Oh, money inside of iron? How the hell did you get this suitcase inside a block of iron, man? Hello? This person is talented. I do wonder what else there will be in this game, because we got in like 22 meters down now, and still just 2 resources. We also seem to be getting really far with the upgrades. So might be there's not much else to this game. At this rate. Seems like we want to get some explosives though. Ooh, another chest. Can we actually get in here without blowing stuff up? Would it be sick if so? No, we need to blow things up. God damn it. There we go. Nice. This is Tony Stark riches in iron. Belongs to Iron Man. Ha! Boom. Boom. Drink. We could get a faster copter, but that seems redundant. But explosives, let's get 2. You want that quad of the dragon? I'll sell it to you for $5. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're fine. Ow! Okay. That hurt, but also not. Lots of iron. Let's pick some up. Well, at least the iron chunks are getting bigger. Silver, actually. Never mind. Wait, it's silver now. Floorboard? What the hell did I just find? Did I find a mine shaft in Minecraft? Wait, I can also mine it away. Wait, what? Huh? What the frick? Okay, a mine shaft for sure. Okay, I have too many resources on me now. What the frick? Suddenly, when I said there might not be much more to the game, it opened up. Still a bit curious about the upgrades, though. Yo, Lord Whaleman! Welcome in, how are you doing? It's good to see ya. Thank you so much for the raid. Can we get a shout out for the wonderful Lord Whaleman? What were you playing? Put the lamp down while it's stop mushrooms are growing. Maybe. Doesn't matter, though. Like, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of value in stopping the mushrooms. Game is kind of slow to start, Wayne. Gotcha, gotcha. Upgrade this. Upgrade pickaxe. Get another explosive. 2 of them, actually. There we go. And also, how is X4 Foundations treating you? Yes, also good to see ya. Hope you're all doing well over there. Welcome in. My name is Thorlar. I'm an octopus. You can call me Artilar if you want to. We play a little bit of everything. And currently we're checking out a game called Backyard Digger that recently came out. And we're getting quite deep now. And we just discovered a mine shaft. So we collected lots of resources. As we go. Creepy. And I like digging games. So it's been pretty satisfying to play so far. And apparently we have just scratched the surface. Which is nice. So welcome in. Is X4 an XCOM game? I don't believe so, but more like a space game where you fly around usually and trade and other stuff. So it's on Distraction Simulator, I always end up doing something completely different than I was aiming for. Let's go. I love games like that. I also have a melody in a mobile game I'm playing at the moment that makes me want to play Civilization, like 6 or 5. I need to look how 7 evolved, because the launch of 7 was kind of bad, but I also know that 6 launched in a less good state, and now it's stellar. I should see what they did with 7. It's a genre of grand strategy games, generally. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got 35. Let's go up again. There's like Stellaris stat. There you go. Yuck. So the goal of this game is obviously to dig deeper and discover things. So I'm really curious what's gonna hide even further down. Let's get more explosives. Copter to get up faster, and then backpack. No, wait, no, can't afford that. Never mind. Where's the number 4 though? Not the X4 genre. Ah, 4 stands for explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. There you go. There's a new update to the game. Which game were you talking about, the OK Artists? Look at this. I think this is where we were digging. Whoop. Ah, crap. Kevin. Not interested in Civ 7. The change to Civilization every era while saying as an immortal ruler. Mechanic annoys the hell out of me with how backwards it is. Honestly, that's the thing that makes me think that I'm not gonna like 7 as much as the other ones also. It just feels off. To switch civilization. Like, I get wanting to shake things up so you're not just continuously like doing the same pattern over and over. Like, I get it. But new civilization every era is weird. So I get the idea behind it, but I don't think the execution hit the spot. But, like I said, he might completely rework that, change that you don't change civilization stuff with future updates of the game. Who knows? They usually take feedback very seriously at Firaxis, when it comes to the Civilization games at least. Okay, we got 32, 33, 34, 30. Frick. Oh wait, I can actually hit this now. Never mind. There we go. Maybe I always could. Or maybe my pickaxe is just strong enough now. I don't know. Wait, that was the wrong way. What do we get now? 660, not bad. I guess more energy. Currently, the energy is the main lacking thing for us. And we have 3 explosives, so we don't need to worry about explosives. Nice. So apparently there is treasure in that direction. Okay, cool. Oh, is that silver? No, that was still iron. It's reflection. Oh, there is a obsidian. I was gonna check. You're too far from the object. Too far from the object? What object? Okay, where are we? Where's Adam? Come on, buddy. I like what a crappy treasure searching like piece of thing he bought for this. It's so like narrow. Like I feel like he could have bought something better. Okay, I think inventory is our next step. Our energy is starting to last quite long. Yeah, the treasure thing is free and automatic, which I like. Like, not all games have that. That are of this kind. Nice. How would you like your rocks? Fluid. There we go, nice. And with that, with the digging equipment as a bonus. Yeah. Also, Emperor Worthen, did I thank you for your sub 39 months earlier? Thank you so much. Sorry if I forgot to say thank you already. Drink. Boots doesn't seem that high, but let's get bigger inventory. Grab a few more on the way down. Dude, this is actually huge. Ow! Stop! Stupid freaking gravity. Nice. Ooh, obsidian. We like that. Nice. Hey, Padded TV. How's it going? Pretty well, pretty good. How are you doing? Thank you for setting up Padded TV. How is co-working and study treating you? Hope that's going well. We're checking out this game. I have another digging game after this one, an unusual one that takes place in space, actually. Oh, is this gold? I found gold! Uh-oh. You know what? I'm gonna go up because I'm so wounded. I don't want to risk losing what I have. Over here. Take it away. We're finally feeling better. Glad to hear you're feeling better. Sorry to hear you was sick. Other person lost small stream rate. Sort of. No, Batty. Other people I rated didn't send me any clips, so I didn't actually get that. And I like them sending the clip is kind of their approval of me doing it. I've told them, and they're like, yeah, we'll do it, and then they don't. So unfortunately, that's one side of it. The other side is I had an allergy reaction a month ago, and it's taken until now to actually finally stabilize from it. So I even stopped doing YouTube shorts and TikTok shorts and everything for quite some time. So I'm just getting back into that. So I'm first gonna get back into uploading shorts and stuff, and then I'll look back into that again. Yeah, thank you, Batty, thank you. And I do want to do more of that. But yeah, life happened a little bit, and my cat got sick recently too. She's still not entirely well. We're working on it, but she's stable now. But the past 4 days, I've been feeling pretty good. Waste, please. Why is my vase chanting? Should I be concerned? Thank you. Because he was doing all right. She's eating fish. So she is eating, but she needs to get back to normal food. Or rather, fish and normal food. And currently she's not back to normal food. So she's stable. She's recovering, but if she doesn't get back to normal food, we still need to find a solution. Because the fish doesn't have enough nutrients for her to actually sustain herself long term on it. But her eating it all is better than not eating it all. Oh, gold. Poor baby. Yeah, I think she's just like naturally inclined to have a sensitive stomach, and we need to be alert and sort it out. She also has problem with, like, even if we brush her a lot, she tends to have problem with hairballs, and we also need to find a way to more efficiently help her deal with that too. Other than just brushing her. And was it mimics? Yes. Kettles has hairball issues. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Bruiser, by the way. And then Vivani, good to see ya. Okay, so now I should be able to upgrade my pickaxe a little bit further. We can repair this, I guess. Drink. Yeah, let's keep it at that. Very thin, long fur. Gotcha. Hello, Howley. Next door neighbor can't have a note that you're digging a hole. Not to be that person. Hope you're respecting property boundaries. Legally, anything you find under my property belongs to me. Well, I did find a corpse under your property, so I can definitely, like, make sure everybody knows you have corpses under your house. I'm fine with this. Thank you for taking responsibility for your corpses. I really appreciate that. Not everybody does. Ow, ow. Harry. Okay, is this the... Yeah, there we go. What the frick? Also, what the frick? Excuse you? Whoa. Okay. We're starting to see weird things. Human corpses? Yes. Fun corpses? Yes. It reminds me of that one lady on TikTok who made a mineshaft in her house. Just less corpses. Little Billy Pep Beebies. I'm working on it. Get the vacuum! Creating tester. Oh, that would be nice if we got a vacuum in this game. Building on cursed burial grounds is cheaper. I mean, it is. Metal detector? Wait, what? Meters. Oh. Interesting. Aha, amber. Let's go. Hello, Catlin. Yeah, and mushrooms. Dinner served. Might be poisonous, but I don't care. Somewhere down here, it is metal. Come on. Come on, reveal thyself. Or is it just this? It seems like it is, right? It's like showing where the resources are that I can mine. I mean, that's a nice upgrade because it makes it easier to just like find if I wanna get more money. Okay, let's go up with this. It's a pretty good start. Ow. I'm just gonna be careful. Nice. Okay, so where do we go up? Over here? There we go. Not gonna lie, it started slow, but it started to really expand now. Thank God your drone doesn't have batteries. That the drone doesn't go on batteries or energy is actually super freaking nice. Okay, so now we have 1,705, so we can get more energy. There we go. I would love to open up a little bit more here so it's easier to... Ow. You just kind of see the exit. There we go. Perfect. Only you can accidentally hit underground utility lines and pipes in this, and then drown. Nice. Silver hedgehog. Good to see you, by the way. The drone is crazy powerful. Yep. I fuel it with octopus farts. Octopus farts are really strong. Hello, Tadex and Finn 420, by the way, and Saras. Seems like there's something in this direction. Where are ya? Come on, come out, you little creep. How did I take damage there? What the frick, man? Gotta be a little bit careful. Only got 1 health. There's something over there. Shit. Almost jumped into it. If there's an accident, take out the internet for the entire neighborhood. Dude, that would suck. But then they come out because they don't have internet, and then you make them work for you. I have a permit for this hole? Yup. I wrote it myself on a piece of toilet paper, and I think that will hold up in court. Can I eat the mushroom? Yes, it hurts you though. But it is a collectible, so you kind of want to mix eating them and having health. I'm super scared because I only have 1 health at the moment. Freaka!
Booyah.
Oh yeah, indeed. Thank you. For another $1 to cancer research with your sub, Big Awoo, 64 months. Oh shit. Feel like I need to take that away real quick. There are achievements. I haven't checked. But yes, 9. Let's go here. Hello, Pyramid Pug. Got the day off today. Let's go. Did all your adulting. Let's go. This is a horror game as well. I mean, it is pretty scary when you have low health, but other than that, I don't know. We'll find out. There are no achievements? 9. Yes, there's 9 achievements. All the Germans in the chat are confused. Seems like this is kind of like a shortcut. So mushrooms grow all over the place, so there's no reason for us to like stress eat them at the moment. Ow. Oh, that didn't hurt me. Nice. Okay, there is something 6 meters in that direction, but let's just generally go a little bit downwards. Oh, there's something. I feel like the music is starting to evolve too as we go further down. Hello, frickin' Egyptian thing. $150. Hey, you found an ancient artifact in your backyard. You're gonna pay $150 while we earn millions. Oh. Gotta be careful. There's a lot of... Ooh. Resources. Nice. Amber again, let's go. Oh, gold? Why is there a frog in my cave? Ah! Crap. That one dripped for longer than I thought it was gonna drip. I'm stupid. Let's be careful. Because we got a bag full of resources. There we go. Let's go back with this. Yo, FC94, that's another $1 to cancer research. Thanks to you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hope you're doing well today. Happy Monday. Oh, they actually do show up here too. Wait. So I got $150, but I also stored them here. Great storage. Just put it in the kitchen. I wish I could go up to. Where did the Egyptian ancient artifact go, though? 1 and 3. Taste every tiny mushroom. Collect all ancient artifacts. Ooh. Drink. I think we'll save the money for now. Or in my case, it's Tuesday. Yeah, Lindiak lives in the future, by the way. They already, like, during Monday, we're in Tuesday. At this rate, in like a week, they'll be like 2 weeks ahead of us, and they can tell us what's happening and what's coming. Like winning lottery numbers and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, so then, nah, they're not turning Australian. Remove. Nice. Pick it up. Let's go. Yo, Anna Peely, I actually saw you follow a few minutes ago. Thank you so much for raiding. Thank you. How the heck are you doing? What were you up to? Oh, dude, the Baba Tea Shop. Yo, that. Oh, look at this. Look what I found for you. This is for you. I got it just for you because I suspected you were coming today, and I wanted to have a very special gift as you raided. Yep. Welcome, raiders. How was the Baba Tea Shop? I actually played it way back, and it is so freaking good. At least I thought it was really good. It had the right vibe of Night Fears and stuff. Also, Black Dog, welcome in. Soapy, Softs, Nutshells, Cactus Yak Plays, the Beetle uses, the Beetle Yules. I love that name. Blizzerker, Yayo Adrian, Mashin K, Casse Tan. Holy crap, you had so many people. Ivexa, and of course all the raiders that lurked in here too. Welcome in. Hope you had a really good time. My name is Thorlar. I'm an octopus, and I'm really happy to meet you. We call ourselves the Octopals of the Indie Ocean, because we dive through the ocean of indie games to find out what's good and what's not. And currently we're playing a game called Backyard Digger. We're in the backyard and we're digging. Thank you for all the follows. Everything here helps cancer research, by the way. So you generate money by doing stuff, but you don't pay for it. We have built our own system. So following, talking, using channel points, all of those things generate money continuously, constantly in this stream. Is that cute, octopus? Thank you. My wife made it. And you were so big yesterday. Oh, Cozy Kyo. Yeah, I know that name. Yeah, that is so nice of them, dude. Seriously, you guys are wholesome. What do you like playing, by the way, Anna Peely? I hope you have time to share. If you need to raid a run, I totally get it. In this stream, for those also that may want to know more, we play a little bit of everything I said, but also I take recommendations. We play all the games, both new and old, so you can recommend 20-year-old games. Recently, we played Amnesia, by the way. It was super amazing. So if there is anything you would ever want to share with us, you're very welcome to do so. Oh, also, we got a spin wheel. A charity event was redeemed, and that means we spin this wheel, which we call the Charity Wheel of Doom. For obvious reasons. Lots of fastball. Ah, how are you liking the... Oh, guys, you have to sing. Ah, that's a good spin. You do singing emotes, or actually type lyrics. You decide. Everything here helps charity, like I said. So the reason this will help charity is because people start spamming the chat. Dude, you did that too, Anna Peely. How did you like it? I had a really good time. I managed to beat it in one sitting. I had played it ages ago, but I had no idea what was coming. It was so good, man. So, what was I thinking of otherwise? Alright, how are you liking the new Fastball event? I used to play Fastball in the past. I have over 2,000 hours. I even used to be one of their partnered creators, but I felt like I don't play it often enough, and I don't like the idea of me getting like benefits or status from something I'm not even involved in, you know. So because I have ADHD, I play too many other games. I just felt like, you know what, I'm gonna make plays for more passionate people. Where the hell did my freaking... Huh? Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. A Fastball legend. It's been all right. Well, thank you. I started playing Fastball because my wife was actually burnt out from work and had gotten like sick leave for the time being, and she was feeling a little bit extra bummed out one day, and I was like, we could just stream something together, and we started playing fast mode. And then people in the chat were like, oh, that's totally a phantom. Oh, that's totally a this. This is totally a that. And they were right. And I was like, how can you be right without us even having all the info? And people like told me like there are different signs that ghosts have, like traits beyond their evidence that you can notice. And I was like, oh, that's sick. Tate, thank you for the 20, by the way. The Prime sub. Ah, woo! So I set out on a journey to learn to tell the ghosts, and potentially without even needing any evidence, which I ultimately succeeded in. And I just thought that was really freaking cool. But once you've gotten to that point, and me just having ADHD and loving, like, challenging myself, finding new stuff and everything, you probably figure that why I'm not playing it much nowadays, because the indie scene has exploded. Like, there are so many freaking games almost every single— Ow! Oh, lava! Every single day. Ow! Frick! I need to go up. I'm dead. Well, I'm not dead, but I'm dying. So I keep just forgetting about games I could play, because there's so many other ones that goes like, oh, shiny indie. Oh, shiny indie. Oh, shiny indie. Remember your face for years to come and remember what I thought about when you got home? Oh, what type of song is that? It's the final countdown. The movie I think about when I hear that song nowadays is the Tetris movie. Just talking about this many new games, Skip wanted to play more new ones. Yeah, this is like, I actually am part of an agency. I don't know how familiar you are with agencies, but GG Talent. And they once had a little talk with us who are part of it. Like, here are people who like play a lot of different games, and like, how would you approach gaming if you're a content creator, and like variety, and what do companies look at when they look to sponsor someone, yada yada. And they they showed a person that in the past 90 days had played 20 games. And they were like, there's no rhyme or reason to this person. So I just decided to look up how many I had played in the past 90 days. And the amount I had played was 119. So I had basically 100 more games in in 90 days than that person had no rhyme or reason. And I was like, if they have no rhyme or reason, what the hell is wrong with me, man? So then I learned, like, I'm actually weird and like play a lot of different games, more than I ever even imagined. There's a big treasure down here. And I wouldn't say that doesn't make me better or anything, but it did surprise me just how many games I do play. Where did the obsidian go? There it is. Older they lost one moonstone. I'd rather not lose more of them. Or these type of items, I mean. There we go. So out of all indie games you guys have played the past half year, what has... Also, I'm gonna hit up with a follow here real quick. I don't forget to do that for later. Bada boom, there we go. What indie game has really stuck out to you guys? For me, recently, it's Mega Bonk. And I keep playing it in my spare time. And yesterday evening, I got a run that got 103,500 kills, which those who play the game might get an idea of how much that is. You know, Mega Man, Vampire Survivors meets Nintendo 64 sucker. That is basically, yeah, that's a great description of it. Forgotten Man. Ooh, what the? Ooh, hello. What type of game is that? Okay, I'm full, but we should be able to at least. Yeah! A bit lame. I've been getting into a lot of sim games. Oh, like Water Park Simulator and what else can we mention? Great simulators. I love simulators. Oh shit. Oh, I also need to. I think I might have clicked and forgotten to mark it as an unread, or I haven't gotten to them yet. Well, there's a like horror supermarket game that's coming out. It's so good. Shadow 1, so good. Project Zomboid, also really amazing. And of course, they are still indie. So basically, indie used to stand for independent, like they didn't release with a publisher. However, indies became so popular, the publishers started establishing themselves. Like indies that sold well enough, like Tiny Build developer became a publisher, an indie company becoming an indie publisher. And since then, I feel like the industry has changed so much that there's just not really the idea of indie meaning independent as much as it means more. I'd say it's more commonly the scale of the budget and size of the team. So if you are working alone and you make an absolute stellar game, no matter how good it looks and everything, it's still an indie game because you're a one-person team. Like an independent person, you know? Like, so there's so many different ways you can label it. But generally, like, size of budget and size of team tends to be very common factors, I feel like. Oh, Uma Musume is so good too. I actually streamed that one day because I got curious, and I pulled one of the best characters at the time as my first pull. I mean, developers have become AAA as well. Yup. I would say the team behind Baldur's Gate 3 was an indie developer, but has done such a great job with Baldur's Gate 3. They have elevated themselves to a AAA studio now. And before that, I would say they were a AA. So it's not like they were low budget, small team or anything, but like AA is a step before AAA. Faithful Gal, Granny Forever. You mean the Granny games? Remember the time where Granny games weren't even available on Steam because they got mysteriously removed for a year before returning? Freaking weird, man. Oh, lava. So this is not a resource. It's just dangerous. We need to remove that. Wait, so I may... Huh? I can't destroy that mushroom? Interesting. What is a half a native game? Oh, like half a nay? I would say like a well-made indie game, such as Shadow 1, is between an A game and a AA game. Just because it's still on like solo dev, which I think puts them scale-wise on the A level, but the budget they now have with the success makes it kind of AA on the budget, so it kind of like in between A and AA. But a half an A, I would say, is probably a game that you enjoyed, but it definitely had flaws. Like they could do way more work on it. You probably tend to ruin A+ games the most. Nope. It's certain publishers, and usually bigger scale publishers that are at risk. And I'm not using this as an example of them ruining stuff, but Bethesda would be an example of a bigger publisher with shareholders. They need to, you know, they need to tell them like, yes, your tiny penis is very normal, sir. You know, like stuff like that. But here's the funny thing. the moronic shareholders that have told them to always be like, oh, no, don't innovate. Do this because this was successful 5 years ago, and I think we should go for the safe card and get money. And thusly they kill stuff because they're going with the safe card. And for many, many years, they would not accept, like, well, shareholders, you ruined the game. But now, they look at like, so why did that person that has no publisher, why are they so successful? Why does that person that has a publisher, why are they so successful? And it's like, well, because they're innovating. Because they're actually trying new stuff. So now a bunch of shareholders in some companies have started telling the developers, do what brings money, innovate. So now, like, they're still following the money, but the money is much more clearly where innovation is. So now you're gonna have a era of gaming that's gonna have more. And one example of so-called innovation is Clair Obscur, Expedition 33. They did things differently from how modern games in that genre does it. They did some old stuff like it used to be, and a little bit of new. And it became an absolutely stellar game, a smash hit. And that's another example of something where they just took a risk and enjoyed, and also a drill? Holy shit, guys, we got a drill. What? Thinking about that game, weren't they labeled as indie too? Yeah, they were indie until they got so successful. Now I wouldn't say they got so successful, they're actually AAA. I would say they were a AA, but the success brought them to the AAA because now their resources are vastly bigger and everybody wants to see them succeed. I would say like fan base can also impact if you're AAA or AA. In any case, these are a lot of like opinions and some facts about what makes, like, because AA are kind of more blurry than a AAA game in the industry. It's just like still so fresh. They're still like how do we solidify what we think is a this and what is that? So as long as your opinion makes you happy, you're on to the right track. Oh my god, look at this. Holy shit, this is so good. Oh, I love this. Oh yeah. Oh, we love this. Oh yeah. There we go. Ancient Artifact 250. So, anyway, as I was saying, because of this, me having been in the industry for many years, speaking out of experience, what we're looking at is currently a transformation of the gaming scene. And while some studios and some people that look at AAAs will claim that gaming is dying, if you turn your eyes away from that and look into the indie scene, you will see that things are more insane than ever. There are people, solo devs making crazy games. Like I said, Megabonk being one of them. And then you have Shadow One. You have Lethal Company. And then small teams, like the Repo team, 4 developers. And they're making literally millions of dollars. So it's more that the gaming scene is transforming, and some studios aren't keeping up. And some studios sadly have fan bases that are just too demanding and expect them to do some sort of AAA products on a short time and like satisfy a too demanding fan base. Obviously, some big studios are just bad. Those are getting those small dev recognition. Yep. Like Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and even a little bit, not as much, but a little bit Instagram are so big reasons. In other ways, you guys. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Why indie games get discovered and played and reach the masses. And my favorite example, some of you will know which one it is Among Us. Among Us, some of you may not know, was out for 2 years before it got discovered and went viral. and earned millions of dollars. And the reason for that was because some content creators, but more importantly, their fan bases. Wait, is that Jar Jar Binks? No, it isn't. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. The content creators that picked the games, and more importantly, their fan bases that watched it and spread the word and spread the clips. Then suddenly, 2 years after the game was released, made it go viral. Right time, right place, right people. There's even been games that our community helped elevate a lot. Like Repo itself, there were hundreds of people that actually bought the game because they said they saw me play it. So that's a massive impact for an indie developer. In a big thing, considering how many copies they sold, it may not seem like much, but for any indie developer, that is a massive impact. And it just shows, like, if a community like ours can do that much, imagine the internet as a whole. Teddy's Haven, yes, Teddy's Haven. I was actually told by the dev that our community had a massive impact on a snowball effect. I would say one of the biggest impacts is obviously Let's Game It Out, because he's an amazingly funny guy on YouTube, and he made a really amazing video. I've actually watched it. So our community is actually in such a place nowadays that we have helped indie developers reach a height that they may not have done otherwise. And I think that is a tremendous honor, and one you guys should feel proud of, because you're making people with a dream have a chance to pursue it further. We say Town of Salem as well. I didn't really keep up with Town of Salem that much, but it's literally a game made for content creation to a certain degree. It's not specifically made for it, but it kind of fits perfectly for it. It's kind of like observation duty games and exit date games. So I would say yes, content creation definitely elevated it to a whole different way. Let's give it now, not a Repo video. Teddy's Haven. So it's pretty crazy to see how gaming has gone from, like, companies needed millions of dollars to pay for ads to go all the way over the internet, and then hope that it reached some people that would find it interesting. And nowadays, the main source that they invest money into is YouTubers, Twitch streamers, and TikTokers, and Instagrammers. Is this a bomb? No, no. It's an ancient artifact. Okay, I'm running slightly lower in energy. Let's see here. There is some above us here. Again, in that direction. Ow, I'm a stupid. Okay, that should be enough, I feel. Let's go up. I thought you had to bomb your way out now. That would have been sick. What's up in the Egyptian economic yards? Because I built my house on the Egyptian civilization as a whole. You know, a little bit of a noobsy. The reason the Egyptian empire fell was because I built a house on it. Sorry. Beep. Okay, so we have those two there, but I did find another one. Does it show up after I click sell? Well, there's only 2 standing here, but I definitely have the third one, or was it not a new style, maybe? Thank you for all the channel points of charity, by the way. Also, thank you for the follow we got a few minutes ago. Thank you, thank you. Drink. Definitely would not be nice to get the pickaxe up to max. Was it in the house? Because it's not that one. I don't see it elsewhere. Because that vase has been there forever. Well, this is built on the ruins of a haunted museum designed in the pit of quicksand. Also, why the mushrooms grow so fast. Ghosts love them. That makes sense. When I have a problem with Twitch on PC, I've heard a person earlier say, Twitch, please stop derping. I'm not dropping frames. I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch is having issues. It does occasionally. Ever since they, quite honestly, since they rolled out 2K beta, they've been having issues. They also caused a bit of a like stream apocalypse 2.0, as I like to call it, because they just had this really weird idea to remove front page without warning to a bunch of streamers that had had it for years, myself included. Actually, I had it for 5 years, usually on such a small scale that you wouldn't really see a difference, but the past year it was a bit more. And then suddenly they decided, like, okay, you know what, we're just gonna remove it. And it didn't inform them or anything, and removed from different regions, like the Nordic regions and stuff. And there still hasn't been any clear answer to if they intentionally removed it or is it bugging with the 2K beta. So just like, a few streamers actually stopped streaming recently because they've had a negative cycle of losing that extra front page viewership, and people thought their communities were dying, and so on and so forth. So the 2K beta has been, all in all, a very kind of not good execution and delivery of the system. It's awful, it is. And then add to that they started finding view bots, which they've done 4 times throughout the years on this scale. And every time they do, it always messes stuff up. So while a lot of streamers are unimpacted, such as our community, there are streams that have really weird impacts. Like, they can have 10 people in the chat, but it says they have 4 viewers and 10 people are talking. And I remember when I hear that when I used to be a Twitch admin, I actually had contact with the person who also was in charge of finding view bots at that time. And he told me that it's better that if viewership is lower than too high for the sake of advertisers, which is a really messed up way of seeing it. So he said, like, it's a acceptable casualty if some viewers don't count. This is however many years ago, and I'm not saying that's how it is nowadays. I don't even know if that person still works there. I would wager he doesn't with that type of mentality. But all in all, like, the only thing I'm seeing right now is the feeling, oh, holy shit, that it's probably is a little bit broken in some regards, and they need to sort that out for the people that are impacted. One of us reward to leave from a few bigger streamers just because I mostly lurk there. That's been in place for like 8 years. That's a algorithm that rolled out many years ago. Maybe it just went crazy recently with the recent changes. Been a while since I wrote in a message to Syria. Hi, I just want to know your streams spent my days since right now you get told by my flat owner to get lost before Christmas. I'm so sorry to hear that, Zephyria. Feel free to keep us updated on your situation. I'm sorry to hear that. Twitch is only allowed 2 viewers to 2 streamers per IP. Yeah, there's something like per IP you can only watch, like, I think 3 streamers before they stop counting your views. So if you have like 5 streams open, you no longer count as a viewer. Their reason is just sort of like you can't realistically focus on that many streams at once, so they just... Oh, I should have gone with the pickaxe. Anyway, we got more energy now, which is also good. So the main thing I will say though is that Twitch has been doing it wrong all these years and threw away millions of dollars on something they could have just like invited some content creators to, like content creators of all sizes. Take 10 small ones, 10 that have under 20 viewers, 10 that have up to 50 viewers, 10 that have up to 100 viewers, 10 that have up to 500 viewers, then have up to 1,000 viewers, and then 10 that are above. Invite them to a conversation, an email thread, a forum, and then talk about the journey and how their viewers express themselves. So you get like both different type of viewers, different type of communities, and everything. And they would find that the reason people view bot and why it continuously comes back all the time is they have fought it and they have come back every single time. This will happen again, I have no doubt, especially now that AI is on the side of your bots, because you can eventually most likely create a very like non-distinguishable from a real person type of viewership aspect with the way technology is going. So instead of fighting an endless fight that you will lose and have lost for 4 years, what they should do is attack the reason people view bots. And why do people view bot? Because they feel like they don't get seen, and also they want to like try to be seen over other people who do view bot, you know. So that's why people view bot. They want to beat other view botters, and because they want to give themselves an edge. And sadly, this has worked for some people. And that's why people keep doing it, because they want to be the next one it works for. So, like, objectively speaking, your best bet is to remove the reason people want to view bot. Make viewership matter less in discovery. One way you can help discovery is by allowing a better recommendation system. Because right now you have this subtle little thing on the left. If you guys look on the left side of your browser, you have a list of streams, and at the very bottom is like, oh, by the way. And it doesn't really highlight clearly that it's recommended because you watch X or Y or stuff. So I feel like it would be better if they built a system that allows both the viewers and content creators to better elevate and recommend channels versus just a random system. Oh yeah, yep. Well then, penalty to view bot, because let's say one person here starts viewbotting me, and that person claims I'm viewbotting. Then I would be taken down. Then somebody would viewbot the next person, do the same thing, and so on and so on. Every single streamer on Twitch would be banned. Now, let's say someone is viewbotting themselves, and they say, I know I'm being botted, but I don't know by who. And thusly, they can viewbot themselves. Excuse you? Because Twitch can't prove that they're, you know, botting themselves. So they have to have a beyond a shadow of a doubt that this streamer is viewbotting themselves. That's the only time you can actually attack it. So their best bet is attacking the viewbot services. But once again, if you make viewership less central to content creation, which is honestly backwards because that's how the industry works, more viewers, more sponsors and all that. But there are so many other things you could build a discoverability system on. Like the algorithm on YouTube. And that's what Twitch needs to focus more on. Like, how can you work with an algorithm that does better? And I think they have step one of the system implemented. Because consider this. Let's say you guys take a clip. Shorts is a huge thing. What has Twitch been ahead of the curve for years than both TikTok before it existed and YouTube? Clips. That's literally shorts. For all these years, Twitch has had shorts. Now that shorts are getting viral, Twitch still isn't doing anything. So how do the algorithms work on TikTok and YouTube? If you like the video and you watch the whole thing, it will recommend it to more people. And then if they do the same, then it will also recommend it to more people. So the more people that interact with the clip or the short, the more it gets recommended to. Twitch could literally implement that, and you will find clips that then allow you to find the streamers. And there you go. Simple as that. And you now have a much better system that will diminish viewbots because people will just want to encourage their communities to like their clips. Simple as that. But not a single effort being made in that direction. Even though that would defeat viewbots to like at least 70% overnight. Just because now you have a legal way and a fun way of getting your content seen. Like hell, my most popular clip on TikTok has 400,000 views. And that was because people just kept liking it, so it got recommended to more people. They kept liking it, and then they commented, so it would recommend to more people, so more people commented, etc., etc. But that was a side note about the current state of things. And why I hope Twitch may consider actually talking with their with the actual people on their platform to actually get the actual solution eventually. Okay, so now I have a silver. Oh my god, it's even as gold. Was that a lethal weapon clip? It was the cat. The what would you say post clips to personally? Well, I know how many I post to TikTok and YouTube. I did post a little bit to Instagram too, but I just felt like, you know what? I put together the clips myself and everything. I would love to have an editor, but I would love to have an editor that is more well versed with YouTube and algorithms than just taking a random person. But it's hard to know where to look and to get a person that's genuinely experienced. And it's not about growing the YouTube channel. It's not about growing the TikTok. It's more about entertaining people. If I get 10,000 views on a clip and people laughed, and then they don't end up subscribing to the YouTube channel, I don't care. They laughed. You know, them laughing is my reward. If I get to make them laugh again, that would be great, but you know. Oh my god, thank you so much for the gift sub, another $1 to Keen's research. We were talking about you earlier. What the purpose of people randomly bot viewing small streamers? Oh, like the one situation you described above. Let me check here if I can scroll up. Oh, I recently watched a streamer that's like 18 viewers got rated, but 30 people stay, but the number shows 190. He immediately contacted Twitch support, didn't do anything. Well, it doesn't. So, just steering. Like, you can't do anything if anyone view bots you anyway. So just keep streaming. No one's gonna hurt you. Twitch won't react or anything. And most people won't look around and be like, is this person view botting? Is this person view botting? Blah, 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 blah. Nancy Bracken was funny. Oh my god, where it went back and forth. Freaking love that. So, the reason, in my theory, someone would bot a smaller streamer is because many small streamers are less experienced. I mean, I've seen a lot, having been a Twitch admin. I'm now a Twitch ambassador and stuff. And I have known Twitch staff throughout the years. I know streamers that have gone through different things. I've personally gone through a bunch of things. Like, once upon a time, I had a view bot that added 16,000 viewers to the channel. No, 160,000. And thusly, I know that how it can feel to be botted. When I started, like, view bots were like randomly activated on channels all across Twitch. My theory is twofold. One, they want to scare the small streamer and make them uncomfortable with the view bot, so they ruin their content. Like, try to hold them hostage. If you don't do as I say, I will view bot you. The other thing is probably a person who genuinely thinks they're helping by view botting a streamer they like. So they add a view bot and they hope that will help them get discovered. So I think sometimes it's just that. Also uranium. No, it's emerald. Okay. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters at the end of the day is that you have fun and do your best with what you can do. Don't worry if nobody follows. Don't worry if you lose follows, because people don't have their accounts deleted because they went inactive years ago. So you didn't do anything wrong. You just lost a follow. That's all it means. So have fun with what you enjoy. Do what you enjoy, and everything will fall into place. Nazgul, good morning. It's good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's go up. Feel a fever coming on my PD. Sleep well. Get well soon. I'm sorry to hear you're getting sick. Oh no! Oh shit! You piece! You. Oh my god! Flashbacks. I just looked up. I hate you. I hate you so much. I still can't. Like, I can't even imagine streaming Fallout 4 anymore because of you. Oh, don't about the viewbot service is basically advertised by giving free samples. I don't know. It's not like. It's not like I've looked into it deeply. When I was a Twitch admin, I studied the patterns of viewbots Because I got so many reports coming in, obviously, people being like, this person view bot, this person view bot. So I was like, so how does it actually work? So I did some research on bot services and how, like, you generally could spot when someone is being botted. That didn't mean I was gonna use that to in any way go like, this person is being a botter, because they could be botted. But I learned a lot about the general, like, signs they had back then, but now the industry has evolved, so it's probably way different nowadays. Then Foster keeps getting me to look for my phone. It's my text tone. I love that. But yeah, at the end of the day, have fun, be inspired, look, watch people you enjoy watching, and do your own content in a way you enjoy doing it. Because at the end of the day, you have control over your enjoyment. You have control over the people who watch you and their enjoyment. And being concerned about anything else than that is just gonna drain your time and distract you. Like, don't make a clip, for example, for the sake, or a short, for the sake of thinking this is gonna be the next big thing. Do it because it made you laugh. So now you want to make someone else laugh with that. You know? The problem is knowing if it's a streamer doing the video or is it a user doing it. But once again, even if you like look at it that way, if you then look at it the other way, does it matter? Like, at the end of the day, you're still not gonna be someone who's spotted or view-botting yourself, and what you have control over is your content. So, like, I get it, like get rid of the issue, but like I said, we already have a solution. Twitch just needs to want to implement it instead of like the pointless fighting they're doing. This looks really pretty. Holy shit, look at that. Okay, we're 76 meters down now. Ooh, more emerald. Let's go. But also never hesitate to ask if you're ever curious as a viewer or as a streamer or on someone else streamer's behalf to ask questions. I know that nowadays I would be considered a veteran in the industry and I have a fairly unique experience when it comes to my journey through Twitch too. And I don't just mean like having been a Twitch admin and stuff, but also, for example, that I stopped streaming for 6 months out of feeling guilty for receiving support. And it wasn't imposter syndrome as much as it was the feeling of not knowing what I wanted to do, but people wanted me to be there. And I felt guilty both about receiving the support, but also about not figuring out what I wanted. So I also have the unique experience of knowing how much value taking a long break can do for you to figure out what you want. And I've seen other people who've taken those type of breaks also generally be the happier streamers on Twitch. There are some that don't need a break, but many times when someone is taking a break for a month or anything, they came back with a better understanding of what they wanted, or rather what they want and what matters. So a break can be the best thing you ever do. I found out Twitch Turbo still supports creators. Yeah, there you go, it does. Like, Twitch Turbo takes part of the proceeds and put towards the creator, because you personally might stand for approximately 0.0001 cent. So you stand for very small amounts of revenue when it comes to ads. It mainly just starts making a difference when there's lots of people watching said ad. So when you, in other words, get turbo, you are unlikely to watch 1,000 streamers. You might more realistically watch maybe 3 to 5 tops per day. And that revenue that you're generating still, the ad revenue for them, as a turbo user, like there's even information in our dashboard that says how much we're earning from turbo users and the ad revenue they're supposed to generate. So we even get the information on that. I'm gonna do that because now that one is full too. Nice. But take care of yourself for trying to provide entertainment to others. Exactly. Well said, Natskool. That 6 months felt like a year, Freaker. I can imagine. I'm actually surprised where everything has gone and where life is nowadays, and how we have raised almost $214,000 to charity. I just wanted to have a good time, a proper send-off, because I ended without even saying goodbye. I wanted to just do that, and now we're here with one of the most amazing communities of all time, getting to make the world so much different. And I just think that's insane. All the while, without me even playing mainstream games or anything, I just do whatever. We do play mainstream games too, but it's like, just because we feel like it. Not because like, oh my god, a trend. Because that can happen sometimes, where you will see that some people will only chase trends. And don't feel like you have to say anything, but feel free to type 1 if you ever heard a streamer say, I can't play that game because it's not going to give me the viewership if I play it. So they just avoid it. They don't even try it because they have decided the people won't watch it. There you go. Yeah. And that's not me judging them. But that's the whole thing that can end up happening for some people. They are so obsessed with following trends that if they don't observe a like tangible trend that fits them and their community, they're not even gonna give it a chance. Even though it could be the thing that they're gonna have the most fun with ever, their community might have the most fun with ever, and it's gonna explode their community. My favorite example being a guy who had 20 viewers for years, happy with that. Then he sits down one day and decides, you know what, I'm gonna start playing freaking Binding of Isaac. Because he just felt like it. In 1 month's time, he averaged a top viewership of 500 people. Just because people loved the way he broke the game. Because nobody else was really doing that at that time. Wow, indeed, wow. So imagine if he had gone with the mentality of, it's not gonna attract the viewers. He literally became the biggest Binding of Isaac streamer on Twitch for a while. Just because people liked the way it was. So when he went live, the category itself would have more than double the viewership. So in other words, have fun. That I stumbled across your channel. It's quite positive, funny, and even student for things. So thanks for staying true to yourself and continuing to stream. Thank you, Nazgul. Yeah, I'm just gonna stream as long as I enjoy it, which obviously is like hard not to. I get good fun company every single day I play games. Also, I want to read this. Back from a 3-year break, learned a ton of TC and was doing really well. Regular streams and all that, and my grandma passed. I'm sorry to hear that. I brought all those emotions back from when I took a break the first time. I can't seem to deal with them in stream. On 6-7 streams in the past 2 months, but I was having a really good time before that and wish I could get back on track. Not being myself for it, but just big sigh. Another question, but I don't know what to do. I think the most important thing to remember sometimes is that sometimes streaming isn't really meant for us, but being part of streams is. Because you will notice, like Wayne, for example, I think is a great example. The hell? Of a person who just messes around and for a longer time licked my eyeballs with stickers. And being a part of a stream can be just as much as having your own stream. So sometimes if you feel like you have a hard time being a streamer, we can be a part of the stream and its content, the jokes, the what's it called? Not the infrastructure, but the whole ecosystem of a community. So sometimes we have to ask ourselves if that is easier for us to create, because you're still creating as a viewer as much as the one who is in front of the camera. However, if you really crave getting a vibe of like you used in your streaming, then unfortunately, if you have like the bad feeling there with your grandpa, losing your grandma, maybe you need therapy to sort through something else. Maybe you have attached something subconsciously to streaming that you need to work through. Maybe it's just that you need a longer break, a year or so. Maybe you're playing the wrong type of games that doesn't give you enough mental occupation that pulls your mind in the wrong direction. For example, if I need to not think about something because it's too sad, I need to play something that distracts me enough, that occupies my brain. So some games I might love otherwise, but if I were to have a bad day, which thankfully I don't really have. Oh god, the energy. Then sometimes we have to ask ourselves, is there something else I could play that just occupies my brain more? And if you're concerned, like, I don't have time to read the chat if I play this or that game, once again, your enjoyment comes first. What is this game about? Seems pretty chill as digging. It's about digging and getting deeper and deeper, and we keep exploring and finding more and more stuff. So we're just trying to uncover all the secrets in this game. Basically. I think here. There we go. Favorite part of Twitch is the community. Same. Most streamers I watch is because of the communities and not just because of the streamer. Spot on. Talked about my therapist. A lot of emotional things attached to my streaming. You can probably guess most of that since you know me. Yep. I suspected as much. It might be in that direction. And I would say, like, until you are more equipped emotionally to stream again and you feel ready for it, don't hesitate to ask yourself if you can get that feel by just participating in communities. And I don't say that so like, hey, do that here, give me a viewer, like, engage here, blah, 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 blah. Nice poems, thank you. I made them myself. But, like, if there is something I'm noticing among the most miserable streamers, is they isolate themselves to their stream. They sit 12 hours per day, hoping that they will build a community by having more hours. Sometimes less hours is the answer. But also, they surround themselves by other negative naysayers, and they don't really hang out in other people's streams. So they're also hoping other streamers will watch them, but they never take the time to watch others. You know, I even know this one person, and they never watch my stream. They even claim to, but they have weird lack of information based on their claims of watching the stream. And the only time they really message me is if they feel like something's wrong or anything. They never really, you know, talk with me and hang out with me or watch the streams. And they get so much into their own head by that because they hang mostly out in their own stream and in their own bubble that they can't just see what is more normal out there. So whenever something doesn't fit their normal, they panic. They get paranoid and stuff like that. Meaning that they need to ask themselves if maybe they can step more outside of their own bubble for their own mental health. And that goes for any size of streamer. 10 viewers or 10,000. Never streamed that we had the money to begin. What gives you back money-wise, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I think if you're coming back from a break and I've been struggling, just play what you enjoy, reach out to fellow friends to do collabs. I think the main thing to bear in mind with collabs is like, it's for your own fun. Because, for example, the Demented Salad plays a lot with Elias. A lot of Elias community knows Demented Salad, but that doesn't mean a lot of people in Elias community watches Demented Salad. So collabs can lead to communities kind of like ending up forming a super community, like where same people watch multiple people. But it's not a guarantee. So collabs would first and foremostly be just because you want to hang out with a friend. Because from my experience, 9 out of 10 times, people don't really pour over. But they do like seeing you play together, obviously, but they won't move between communities. They will just stick to the one they like watching and seeing how they interact with this person they like seeing them play with. And that's just normal. Like, I'm the same way. Like, there are some streamers I watch and I love when they play together with some friends because they have a good synergy. But I don't find myself going over to follow the other person. You know? Hi, Foamster. And then our community is one of those rare circumstances where for a brief moment in time, we did play with a group of people. And a lot of you guys came over from that collab, but that's unusual. I think of the corpses we hid. What I'm looking for is a Divya. Yes, that's basically it. I actually don't know what I'm looking for ultimately, but I am trying to get down to 100 meters. I think there's gonna be something down here. Do I even need the bombs anymore? So we're definitely looking for treasure, like skeletons. And you have to watch you and Psycho with it. There you go. Yeah. So that's a gift in itself. Of my like collabs. You might as well just have fun because that's not a guarantee that people will feel like, you know what, I like this so much I'm actually gonna go with there too. Just streaming used to watch or reviews of collabs so they can grow on their own. I find that is strange. Yeah. To each their own. The main thing I'll say is not to be rude to them, but you never grow alone. You grow because of the Twitch ecosystem, the Twitch communities around the game, and people who watch sharing the stream with their friends, who then end up watching and sharing the stream with their friends, and yada yada. If you need to grow alone, then you have to share all the clips. You have to be the only commenter on those videos. You have to be the only one talking about your stream outside of your stream. And ironically, in a sense, you have to be the only one watching it because that's the only way you can do things alone. You're always a group. And if you feel like you should only grow through your own community, then you're also telling your community that they shouldn't tell other streamers about you. Like, you want to exist in a website where content creators exist, but you don't want to be one of them. If that makes sense. So it's a backwards way of thinking that's not likely to bring them happiness. And if they want to go that path, I mean, go ahead. But it's unlikely to be where the happiness lies. If that makes sense. And not everyone at the beginning, though, wanted to grow their own community without having another one's. And not everyone. If I knew that I was a good friend of Markiplier, and I knew that if I started streaming, I would have 500 viewers from the beginning because I did that. Hell, actually, recent example, Pirate Software, one of his moderators started streaming, and people really loved his part in Pirate Software streams. Starts streaming, instantly starts having 500 plus viewers. Just like that, actually. So perfect, like, recent example. And he's liking it. He gets to start with a community. But honestly, for some, that's not going to be healthy. Because you get skyrocketed into the spotlight. I actually got skyrocketed into spotlight when I started streaming. After 2 months, I was already a partner on Twitch. And that was me coming out of nowhere. And they put me on massive front page because they liked the cut of my jib. And I started regularly having 1,000 viewers after 4 months of streaming. So I told them that I appreciated the front page, but I wasn't ready. And in a way, maybe that was a mistake to a certain degree. But I think it was the right thing for me to do because it allowed me to learn my way what streaming is meant to be for me. And that's why I was guaranteed to be able to take a healthy approach to streaming rather than, oh, shit. Rather than just the so-called success of it. Success can sometimes come at a cost. So, I don't know how to handle that many viewers. Exactly. And I gotta say, it may sound backwards, but if I were to ask, actually, I'm gonna ask, see how many want to respond here. If you would prefer to have a cozy community with 50 people, type 1. If you would prefer to have a spammy community with 1,000 people, but you don't really know any of them, type 2. And you will notice that most people are probably type 1. And that's what people are looking for most of the time when they would create content. They want togetherness. And when you realize that, it's not about the viewership. It's about the vibe and feeling. And you can get that with 5 viewers, and you can get that with 500 viewers. You can watch our stream, and you may notice that we are less spammy and more social than some other communities. So you can be cozy at 5, 500, 5,000. It's a little bit about what you play, how you react and stuff. And I mean, you guys can get really trolly and chaotic some days. Same with me. But it's just like, a cozy community that only even talks when something interesting happens. More than good. Yeah. 97 people quitting is this month. You mean streamers? No, airline industry. Yeah, there we go. So I think that highlights the whole there's just no need to be a big streamer to be a happy streamer. And if anything, you're probably more likely to find an unhappy streamer that's big than you would find an unhappy streamer that's small. Not the community Dog has. Yes! I love Dog's community. Like, it's both trolly but wholesome as hell. And look, it's Wayne! Oh my god, I love this one. Oh no, they ended it already? Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. I mean, I get it. DMCA and stuff, like, it would mute the snippet if it's too long, but dude, I am not satisfied. That was a bit short. It was. I feel like if the streamer could decide themselves in the settings on stream stickers, if they wanted to play enough to like get muted, I would be fine with that, because then you get the choice, and like some parts can just get muted for what I care, you know, because it's just freaking worth it, man. Only McFoley, really appreciate this comment. Thank you. Of course, of course. I feel like sometimes people need to just have these moments. I talk about it every now and then. Hopefully not too often in people's eyes, but we live in a world where people stress so much. For understandable reason. I'm not like throwing in the shade. You're being stressed by your boss, you're being stressed by your family, you're being stressed by peer pressure, so-called friends, co-workers. Sometimes you need that moment where it's like, it's okay with your pacing. It's okay that you don't fit in with them. It's okay to just be happy with stuff. It's okay to approach things differently. It's like, sometimes we need that more than we need to have all these, like, oh, look at the success story. Look at this person who bought a house at 20 years old. You know? Heard this Spooky Ookie Pumpkin song? I don't know if I have, actually. Is there a detective Artlar yet? There is one that has a Indiana Jones hat, but I haven't converted it yet. I fell a bit behind because of the allergy reaction thing I had. I've finally recovered from that, but like, I need to sit down and do that. I might do that this evening or tomorrow. So that's a very good observation. Yeah, a lot of people have that. You know, in smaller communities, you actually can say something and be heard. Don't feel so drowned out. I'm gonna like say, Chris, don't look at the viewership. Look at the vibe, because I could point you towards a streamer that often has like 1,500 viewers, and their stat is even calmer than ours, which is not a bad thing. But like, you can find streamers with thousands of viewers that is super chill and you can talk. Music. Lone Star Jones, by the way, was there anxiety filled? Settle down, just let it happen and worked itself out. Start talking to people, having a good time, and it's great. Yeah, there you go. And don't worry about messing up. Like, the only way to fail in life is to fail to learn. That's the only fail you can have. Because if you learned, it's kind of like, let's say you... Let's say you start playing with someone. And it didn't turn out that great. But what did you learn? What did you learn that made it not great? What could you do differently with the same person? Or what type of person would you rather hang out with? You failed only if you failed to learn what you didn't like. Because at least then you can move on and do things the way you do like. Okay, we're almost under 100 meters. I am curious. I want to go a little bit more down. There's actually a little bit of physics. So you need to be afraid of, like, fall damage. Or rather, item damage. Debris falling on you. So you need to dig a little bit carefully. Allergy reaction. Yeah, basically, they tested my allergy to penicillin, but I believe they found that I wasn't allergic to penicillin itself, but I was allergic to the test itself. And because of that, it spiraled things out of control with my blood pressure, which made me have a blood pressure drop that ended up with me going to the hospital so they could confirm that. And then they decided, when I saw another doctor, because I was lightheaded for like 2 weeks because of it, I got another blood pressure med. So I also had to adapt to the reactions of getting used to a new med. I'm young, by the way, but just uncertain reason, like they don't know why. Oh, Ruby. Why I have high blood pressure? I just do. So this new med is working wonders, and now it finally settled in. So now I'm past all that, and I'm feeling stellar. I feel freaking insanely good. You stay straight down, you'll be fine. No, I would die. That's good. I prefer one because you recognize fellow viewers and mods. I will talk more in those streams. I follow quite a few small streamers, but I also follow big streamers. I don't talk as much as watching the bigger because you mess are like tossed into a raging river of nonsense sometimes. I totally get what you mean. Not always the case, girl, who's had the money to sub to many supports. Here's the thing, and I speak on behalf of most streamers, which is some weird based on what I'm about to say. Most of us would rather have you feel comfortable to talk or comfortable not to talk than to have your subscription, because you being there enjoying our content is the best support we could get, and that it making you happy, that is so much more important. I mean, think about all the people who subscribe but feel bad because they're subscribing because it seems like the streamer won't be happy without their sub. You know, so they're just hoping to make streamer happy, but then they sub and the streamer still isn't happy. So like, your enjoyment is literally one of the best gifts you can give us. You agree with that? There you go. So I get the sentiment of wanting to subscribe though, because of course, the world revolves around money. Of course, the streamer can do more, and it's more likely to do full-time if they have a bunch of subscribers. I can do more charity and help more people in the community if I have more subscribers, yes. I don't need more subscribers, Joe, as much as I need you to enjoy yourself. And money is always every's one way. Can I get out? Oh no. Oh no, I can't dig because it's gonna... Oh shit. Can I dig this one out? Oh shit. Okay, good. That was scary, man. Yo, I got stuck. Streamers have paused or stop whatever they're doing when ads are playing, so those who are unsubbed don't miss out on what's happening. Yup. As you may notice, I only play ads when I take bathroom breaks, so you don't miss out on what I'm doing. If I play ads otherwise, it's because I'm repeating something. Like if I play Project Sunboard, I'm doing a long car drive, and we've done it like 7 times already, and it's just a long car drive. I mean, might as well play ads. It's not gonna be the most riveting content you're gonna miss. I'm thinking medical problems can be super complicated, especially if you have multiple problems. So I'm glad you found answers. No, we talked about it as I'm a nurse. Yes, I remember that. You came in and announced that during, no, I'm not a human. I'm just making my path down a bit wider, a little bit. Would it be beneficial to be able to pause ads? I think it would be beneficial to let the streamer skip ads. Like, I get it. Twitch needs money. But I also don't feel like... Oh, we got all the upgrades, by the way. I also don't feel like I want ads on the channel. Like, yeah. At this size of a community, depending on the time of year and the ads and how many ads would be played, that can be anything from like $50 to a few $100s per month. But I would like to not have ads, because at the end of the day, I'd like you to be comfortable and I don't need to worry about you missing stuff because of ads. This is also why I don't play ads regularly, because I've also seen people who, they sit there and then the ads start playing. And then they get raided. I was like, ah, yes, thank you. And the first thing people get blasted with is freaking ads. Oh wait, yeah, dude, smart. I could actually just bomb things like this to widen the tunnel down. You're freaking right. We should actually do that the next time we go up. That's actually super smart. I didn't even think about that. 100% leave streamers that have pre-rolls enabled. I don't have pre-rolls enabled. I am forced to have them. Every single stream has pre-rolls. They start playing when the streamer hasn't played ads for 3 minutes to pass hour. It's not our choice. It used to be that we didn't have to have ads, but nowadays you have to have ads. The only exception would be if you're big enough to tell Twitch, I will only stream on your website if you turn off ads on my channel. That would be the exception you could possibly get away with, but you would need like 20,000 viewers probably to be able to get Twitch to care about your demand. Damn it, to do 9 seconds every 30 minutes, manually the way you do it. Yeah, I tried out having it run once per hour in the past, but I felt like it often interrupted the flow of, like, you're in the middle of a fight in a game and it's really intense and it's like, oh, ads, let's just pause and ruin the pacing of this battle and wait for 3 minutes as ads are playing, you know? It's like, no. So being able to choose your own time is just much better, because if you play one single game, it's easier. You know when and how things will happen. So like then you have some control over that. But a lot of people don't just play RuneScape, don't just play World of Warcraft, don't just play yada yada. So it's like really hard. Every time I find a streamer settles their ass, so I pre-roll, still get pre-rolls in their channel. Don't know why it doesn't work for me, but it doesn't. Honestly, probably Twitch bugging. Once a few big streamers and they usually have the small player enabled, so I move to add and blow up the smaller player. Makes the 3-minute ad sort of bearable. I don't think we get to pick the small player. I think that's a new thing that Twitch is rolling out and experimenting with, and possibly big streamers are getting it first or something. I don't know. I actually don't know how ads look, because I have lifetime turbo, because I used to be a Twitch admin and that was their thank you. So I never see ads on Twitch. I actually don't know what ads play or how they look. Let's buy a new fridge with a display. Has ads on it, Valno? Oh my god. Totally. I actually once saw a person talk about how apparently they couldn't use their printer at work. And they eventually, after troubleshooting a lot, they called the company and their support and like, hey, so we can't actually get our printer to work. And then we're like, yeah, so you haven't paid your subscription. And it's like, wait, what? You haven't... Oh, shit. Am I fine? I'm fine. Okay, I'm gonna be careful here and not blow anything more up, because I just realized lava might kill me. But then we'll blow our way down. What switch on the fridge with the screen? I mean, depends on the fridge and the screen, I guess. That was like an HP printer. I think it was an HP printer, and they were like, yeah, your subscription ran out, so we canceled your... We made your printer not able to work from our side. And it's like, really? Paid for a printer? Night to the garbage. Yup. And it's like, what the freaking hell? What type of business model is that? The subscribers to our printer? Apparently that's company. Play Skyrim on your fridge? Oh my god, that's cool. Ha! Okay, so now let's actually buy a hell of a lot of this. Everything is a subscription now. Yep. That was a lot of money. Also, I want to check here because I have a pink dot. Hey, an unban request. Let's go. I want to check that out. I like it. Sometimes we get a funny message. And sometimes it's wholesome. Let's see here. What is it? Unban requests. Huh. I'm also confused about this one. Oh, this person was banned by a person like 6 years ago without any information. Unban. Hi. A person doesn't even moderate here anymore. So I'm guessing, I don't know. That was interesting. There we go. So if you're still here, you're unbanned now. Welcome in. You apparently got banned 6 years ago and no reason. So did I ban him? Actually, no, I mean it was Urana. Hello, Sarah. Good to see you. Wait, so let's actually start trying to just do a whole write down. There we go. Good morning, crumb cake. Okay, so far this is nicer. Music. Please. Yeah, new introduction is something I've heard people mention, but I don't see it myself. Someone said it's 7 TV? Maybe? One of my friends. There must have been a mistake when we rated in. No. They got like banned 6 years ago, Anna. So I don't know why they got banned 6 years ago. There was no ban information or anything. Yup. So I genuinely don't know why, but I do know there has been cases where we've had some weird bans in our channel and nobody knows why. There's even been bans where it doesn't even tell us who banned them. Do I like chess? Yes. Do I accept gifts sent to you? Yes, but I want to know in advance what it is usually. Simply because I want to make sure whoever is bananas, whoever is sending me stuff isn't sending me something I already have. Sable 7 TV and the new introduction was gone. There you go. To be honest, if it wasn't for your encouragement and advice, I may have never streamed, would have missed out on a big part of how I socialized. So thank you so much for thank you, Lone Star Jones. That is a huge gift that you just gave me, telling me that. Thank you. Okay, let's blow this up. Come up again. The ban hammer is on it? Yeah, totally. Spooky ban and ghost banned them? Yep. There we go. Hey, Trade Baby Blues, welcome in. So how does it feel being a mysterious ban? Like, pretty exciting, isn't it? But like the one who banned you doesn't even come by anymore for years, so you know. We can't even ask them if they remember. We also use bots to ban people with the command, right? Yeah, but in that case, it should have said the bot name. What Stream Elements said it again? I mean, why would it say not say Stream Elements then? I woke up and I was like, what did I do in my sleep? You were terrible. I mean, oh my God. Like, your name, Trade Baby Blues, we learned by actually searching your name that apparently your name comes from you, like, kidnapping babies at night by using blues. Apparently babies love blues. So you start singing blues and then you start dancing out of their cribs and out into the streets and you take them and you trade them at the baby casino. So, like, that's why you were banned. Totally. The lure gets bigger. Yep. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Thank you. Careful, don't die. At the baby one? The baby casino. Doesn't everybody know about that? What a gamer talking about kidnapping babies? You need to talk with her again, man. Was watching a first stream of a Biotic Factory and after one message in chat it was called a bot and banned. Wait, what? I'm sorry to hear that, Caboose. What's your first message? I am a bot and I should be banned? Because in that case I can see why you got banned. Oh shit, no! I didn't press E, I pressed R! That was scary. Whew. Look at my baby orphans. Babe orphan babies in the baby casino? How do you buy something in a casino? My energy levels! Holy shit, man. There we go. Trading tokens? You're a great streamer. Well, thank you for saying so. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Nearly died. A little bit. Who's gonna get more TNT? Cause it's TNT. I have 193 TNT. I don't know if that's enough, man. You failed the captcha? How could you? Oh my god, look at this. This is amazing. Okay, we're actually down to like 100 meters otherwise, and this is more than halfway, so just in one segment we did so good. Take a few resources here, to be honest. No, you can't chuck the dynamite down. It places firmly on what you're looking at, so I actually have to look at a surface to place it. So I have to do that, and then this. Better from that one channel, like a partner too quick. You rated once, that's how I met you. We'll say the name here for no reason. Tried to do unban request, but no answers. Sorry to hear that. Did they still stream? As far as I'm concerned, that's one of those unfortunate, like, situations where hopefully I just hope they learned that that was not the path to happiness for the streamer or the community or anyone else. So it's pastique. Is that the word for like sticky TNT? You're not banned anywhere, but with these random bans that exist, who knows if and where I'm banned? The only place I know I'm banned is a place where I suspect I know where I'm banned, but I also don't really care. It's more of a bummer for them kind of situation. Didn't see on TC this year though? Ah, I got shot. Well, I hope they're happier nowadays. Okay, there is something here apparently. Notice I would have to dig the whole yard, every corner, no exceptions. Honestly, a part of me would love to do that too, but I'm also too like curious about what's deep down first. There's something here. Oh my god! Collect all the fossils, let's go! We need to see if they built up the dinosaur on the surface now. Something in between C4 and TNT. Ah, I gotcha. I didn't know where you were from. You had understand I got banned. No, not that one. It was a stream where a person was being in a Discord server. Kind of unpleasant towards another streamer who was dealing with a difficult drama situation with a little bit of comedy. So in other words, they made a yoke that wasn't unsuitable, but some people deal with more difficult stuff by making yokes. To which I don't like that behavior. I don't like bullies. And to which I told them that I'd rather have that person deal with trauma, with yokes, than not being able to deal with it at all. And since we can't tell what people have gone through, I'd rather take that approach than just assume that everybody has a happy, healthy life. So, respectfully, unless you have something constructive to add to the conversation, you sit down. To which I said, you're right, I apologize. And then they banned me in the stream. Full inventory. I mean, that's bad, but we don't really need the money as much, but we are running out of energy though. I feel like there's gonna be a wall here. Right there. So let's just do this. Oh, wait. Whoop. I almost blew myself up. Nice. Perfect. You came in too hot with your overacting another? Did you bring hot wings? Well, one time because I disagree with the views of the channel, person moderates. Sorry to hear that. At the end of the day, the main thing I remind people of, like, if you get banned somewhere, like, at the end of the day, who cares? It's their domain. If they want to ban you, that's their privilege, and there are other streamers you can watch, other friends you can make. Like, at the end of the day, it's their loss. Unless, of course, you're actually an unpleasant person. Then it's their safety. You know, either or, look for a new community to be in. Oh, wait. Yo, look at that. I wasn't even paying attention. Holy shit. Dude. Awesome. Hell yeah. Furious Grey, thank you for mentioning that. Holy crap. Looks like a Yerman cell of ore extraction, a mine shaft. If I'm gonna stop reading chat now. A TNT Rex stands for Tylenol. Oh no. Don't say that out loud. RFK might come for him. Wait, so I got even more dinosaur parts? Wait, why am I dying? Ah! I only lost the resources I have on me, including my TNT. Are you kidding me? No, wait. I was looking. No, what? I was looking over here. I was looking over here. No, I have TNT. Like, it's literally right here. Like, no, right here. Can I put it down here? No, I can't. Baba. Why am I not wearing a helmet? Because I have strong feelings. And my strong feelings protect me very well. Imagine being this guy's neighbor, seeing a giant dino appear in the backyard, and like over day 2. Like, it didn't even take multiple days. Here we go. Be careful. Ooh, there's a gap underneath here, huh? Stop farting in my face. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, what are you? Oh shit, bomb! Another one? What the frick? I love that they already got all the parts and they're like, hey, here's more. Hey, Susu, can you hold on? Thank you. Feel the timing of the explosion and the fart, I was like, wait, when did the explosion start farting? Did Arthur TV as he was collapsing in the street and about to hear he had it in order to do the listen nurse, I know you didn't know before the appearance you got the comments in the Facebook now. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nazgul. And I mean, if a person is speedrunning a game and they play it over and over and over, I feel like that's one of the times where you can mention things that haven't even happened yet in the game. If like you're speedrunning it over and over, because like those are one of the streams where you can't really spoil it anymore. It's like, I played this 50 times, but you spoiled it for me? It's like, probably not. So how much deeper do I go in this? Amethyst, thank you. Like, I'm 130 meters down now. Where are the corpses I was promised? I literally just died. Is my death not good enough to you? Ah! There you see, almost corpse again, man. No, what? Wow. I feel sad now, man. I put my body on the line, and it's still not good enough. Did they find your car that wasn't in the driveway? That makes sense. I mean, there has to be more to it. We can't just like have an endless digging game. There has to be like an end. I think I'm just selling the extra pieces, but I don't know. I haven't been up yet. Ow! Wait, a crystal? They're not supposed to be down here, Realm. Huh? What? 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 I'm confused. If you don't sell it soon, the British Museum will come and take it. I think they have other bigger problems right now to focus on than my backyard. There we go. It's almost like it's looping a little bit in terms of the crystals. Can I pick it up? Nice. Sapphire 600, let's go. Gotta be careful here. Oh shit! I don't know, but I think we reached the bottom, guys. I'm just gonna go up and heal. This way you don't dig straight down. I mean, I wasn't digging, I was blowing shit up, so I would argue I've been doing it the safe way. Didn't find a way around, you think? What if we blow it up? Best solution ever. Just blow shit up. Just gonna hydrate real quick. There we go. Also, what do we have here? We have collect all the fossils, collect the ancient artifacts. That's probably higher up. Taste every tiny mushroom. That we can do higher up. Like these things. I mean, I don't have anything on me. You were poisoned! No! Look at that. Easy peasy. I think I haven't eaten this one. What about this one? Ah! Mario lied? Freaking asshole, man. Okay, so now we seem to be lacking like 3 or 4. Pretty sure that one is one. 2 left? Nice. Let me grab this one. How many do we have? 1 left. Okay. Okay, which one is left? I don't think it's one of these. There's only 3 random mushrooms. Is it this one? It's definitely not that one. Mario was a meteorologist. He knew what he was doing. Can I swing cap of the hedge? I honestly should. Ah, that wasn't it. It seems like we're out of mushrooms, but they keep regrowing up here, so... Maybe not. Bleh. So we can go back up. Yes, these are already regrown. Not achievements, screenshots. Yeah. Big one on the wall. Nah, small mushrooms. Got those 2. Got that one. Got that one. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? They're the same though, yeah. Castellante, I'm having a wonderful day so far. Hope you're having a wonderful day too. Any more mushrooms over here, maybe? No, ah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna eat you. feel like I'm out of mushrooms here. Apparently there's like an item over here. Okay, so I've already been through here, clearly. Definitely seems like we've eaten that one, but I'm still gonna grab it because it had a slightly different tint. That one big mushroom can feed a village. You can't eat the big ones, you can only destroy them and expel a poisonous cloud. Thank you, Case River, for the 19 months and another $1 to cancer research. Thank you. So I figure if I open up this area here, it should hopefully give us way more mushrooms later on, because now it has like a massive chunk there to stand on. So we'll go up again later. So I'm gonna dig down a little bit here because the other one had a lava field underneath it. I wanna see if the lava is like a little river on the side. Hey, more mushrooms. I don't think there's any new ones here, right? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, look at that! New item. Hello, you! Go away with the lava. Well, I didn't went up because I didn't want to die from the lava, because I have one heart, and now I have one heart, and I'm still going down. Uh-oh. That is a very interesting position. What if I do this? Are you kidding me? There's a dude here! Excuse you! I dug too deep and too greedily! I will destroy you! I will mine you! Okay, I'm dropping bombs on you! I got him Balrog! That, I did not expect that. You beat ancient evil, now it can't trick people anymore. That, yeah. And everyone lives kind of better lives. With your $12,035, you got yourself a big fancy house. In what country did I afford a big fancy house for $12,000? World is safe for now. Oh, I made a swimming pool. Beautiful swimming pool. That's the house I afforded for 12,000 bucks? What's wrong with it? What the frick, man? Develop by my lord. There's still some stuff left to uncover. Like one flower, if we can do that, that would be nice. I do have more games lined up, so for those of you that are new, we do play lots of games, so this was just the first one today. Honestly, this game was satisfying. It doesn't add much new to the digging game scene, but it was satisfying enough, and fun little twist with the boss and fight at the end. And I did find a corpse, a freaking dinosaur corpse. So now if I click that, I only get a new game. I have to start over? Are you kidding me? Hate my life. In that case, I'm not gonna go and get all those achievements because you screwed me over, game. That's rude. So, in any case, we have so many achievements we could have gotten, man. Oh, look at this. We could have gotten hard landing, fall from 100 meters and survive. We could have finished the game with 50,000 in our pocket. We could have finished the game with 100,000 in our pocket. We could have tasted every tiny mushroom. We could have catched a mysterious creature. We could have decorated a hole with 10 lamps. Or collect all the ancient artifacts. But we won't. Because the game screwed us over, man. But I did get this one. Which is basically also a game with a bunch of digging. But you dig in space with a shovel. And I thought that was hilarious. So I picked it up. Anyway, we're going to play ads for 3 minutes, as we talked about earlier. To remove ads for an hour for people tuning in. And we're only doing that while we set up this game. So you're not going to miss anything. So let's do this. There we go. And we can boot this up. Galactic Digger, Galactic Treasures. Galactic Treasures. There we go. Galactic Treasures. Thank you for spending your channel points for charity while we're setting this up, guys. Thank you very much. We're gonna grab a screenshot for Arctotube also. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Eddie Colo on YouTube. It's because people are... wow, there's a lot of people watching on YouTube. What the hell? Thanks for watching, guys. No one's chatting because I'm talking on Twitch. And most people on YouTube like lurking. So that's why. Galactic Treasures. There we go. Boom. Hey, look! We're in space! Am I gonna go and get some new water? Investment 60, nice. Not blur. Global 100. It's okay. Okay, good. I'm gonna grab a quick water refill and a quick bathroom break, and then I'll be right back. BRB screen for those of you that do not see the ads while I'm gone. I'll be right back. Just 1 minute. Oh, woo! Mmm. Delicious. Well, in that case, let's check out this digging game in space. We would dig with a shovel and stuff in meteors, and I thought that was funny. So let's actually, whoops. I still have my recording on for the previous game. Bye, Octodube. Bye.